We all want this game to be good. Look at this trailer. The cinematic trailer looks absolutely beautiful. Some of the gameplay looks pretty good, some of the gameplay they have shown for the pre-alpha footage. But now, a few days ago, Star Atlas has released this gameplay, which, I'll put it simply, it looks very underwhelming. So, party clone, the hell you want? Man, I was wondering if I can say a few words about Star Atlas, man. Okay, I guess you can say a few words.
So you want to talk about Star Atlas? Yeah, the game overhypes. It oversells. It'll be such a big rug. Okay, that's enough. That's enough, party clone. You're gonna go into the clone pit. Sorry about that, guys.
That guy is not qualified to talk about stuff like this. But I do share some of his concerns, to be completely honest. The game is too broad. The game promises way too much. There has been a similar game called Star Citizen, which isn't a blockchain crypto game. Star Citizen is one of the most funded, if not the most funded Kickstarter games of all time. It's been in development for what, 10 years, and they're still in alpha. So yes, I do have my reservations when a crypto game comes out and say they want to do something similar to that. Star Atlas on paper sounds so good, man. Political domination, economic incentive to actually play. You actually get paid to play this game through in-game economy that works. Now, for non-crypto players out there, they don't know much about the NFT space and about the play-to-earn space, and they usually think it's just a scam. That is not the case. Well, most of the crypto games out there are Ponzi schemes and straight-up pyramid scams. That doesn't mean that all of them are. It is just so easy to build something that people don't see is a literal Ponzi scheme. One of the ways to tackle this issue is by giving away money only for tournaments. There are weekly tournaments where people can actually play and the winners get to mint the new coins onto their wallets. That's one of the ways to do it, and that way could definitely be sustainable and worth it. Star Atlas actually gives rewards for going through achievements and battling with spaceships. While this could be sustainable, we'll have to wait and see how it actually plays in practical terms. They do have two coins, Atlas, which is their medium of exchange, and Polis, which is their governance token and also the coin you get as a reward for playing. Now, Atlas is inflationary, meaning there's no hard cap on how many coins they have, but it is the in-game currency most likely used to buy NFTs and upgrade your ships and characters and so on, while Polis is the revenue-bearing asset. Now, as for items, we have ships, crew, equipment, components, and buildings. All of these can be an NFT without any problem whatsoever. Now, for non-gaming people coming in and saying, no, I don't want an NFT ship, I just want a ship that I can get with the in-game economy for free without actually paying anything for it. Well, in that case, this game wouldn't have an actual economic incentive to play. So the way I see it, this is a whole different medium. Star Atlas and Star Citizen, while there are similar in gameplay, that they have a similar vision as to what they want their game to be. Let's just put it in those words. At the end of the day, a crypto game will have a different audience than an actual game. If there's economic incentive where you can, for example, buy a piece of NFT land inside of the game that you can then rent out to people that need said land in order to have buildings, for example, or park ships. With the in-game money earned, they can pay a fee for letting them park their ship onto your land, creating a somewhat in-game economic structure. Obviously, they're just one of the ways on top of my head as to how you can monetize that land, but a lot of people just hear NFT land and they want to stay far away from it. And I understand why they would want to stay far away from it. They don't understand how it works. Why would you buy virtual land? Well, I just gave you an example as to why you would. So those who actually pay the fee for parking their ship wouldn't pay with the money they put in the game. They would pay with the money they have earned through playing the game. And now that's not just in-game money, that is actual crypto, which you can exchange for US dollars or euros. Now, this is not one of the features in the game. I mean, I hope it will be at some point, but I'm just saying a real vague example as to how this could work and how this could make sense. Now, scale this on a galactic scale, scale this for governments inside of the game. There will be actual governments, actual people governing said areas in the game, since one of the parts in the game that you can do is political domination. Okay, now that we got some of those things out of the way, let's talk straight up gameplay. What is this? What the hell is this? I get it. I really do. It's alpha, okay? It is alpha. It is maybe even pre-alpha. It doesn't have anything in it. The graphics look terrible. I'm not gonna lie. The game is way too overhyped to have graphics this bad. If this is the current state of the game, the actual current state of the game, we are very far away from a release date. Flying spaceships, okay, that's pretty cool. There have been games that have done spaceship flights really well. Even spaceship flights you can play on your controller or your keyboard and mouse. You don't need to use a freaking fly stick joypad thing. But this just doesn't look good at all, man. I'm not gonna lie. This doesn't look good. I'm really hoping to God that the final build will be 100 times better. But then again, at the end of the day, if people see economic incentive to have spaceships and fly them around in order to earn, they will do so even if the gameplay is lame. But that's not the point. If that's the case, then this game will never go mainstream. In order for a crypto game to go mainstream, it needs to have both good gameplay and strong economic incentive that is sustainable in the long run. Now, there has been this other gameplay which looks really good. So the character models, while not the best on the market, they look pretty good. The graphics in this section looks actually really good as well. I can see myself going around different areas of the map on different planets, exploring the marketplaces, just exploring the hubs, talking to people. At the end of the day, this will be an MMO. But they do say that you will get rewards, actual Atlas rewards, straight from combat of spaceships, straight through piloting combat. So if the piloting will be such a big deal in the game, please refine it, man. Please make it look a lot better. I get it. It's alpha. I really do get it. But there's a reason developers don't show this stage of the game to the fans. And this is the reason. But look, compared to other crypto games, even this piloting section looks good. But this game is having so much hype. There's so much hype surrounding this game. There's so many people who want to get their hands on it, who want to spend their money in this game, and who want to spend hours and hours traversing this universe. And so they can't afford to make bad spaceflight. It will turn people away from the game, especially if it's one of the ways you can earn. A lot of people that are gonna play are gonna be playing to earn. If the only way to earn is by piloting, and if the piloting gameplay is bad, people are not gonna play. That simple. Now, there's so much more to talk about for Star Atlas. It is so broad. The thing they want to achieve is so huge. I wish it was on a smaller scale. Genuinely, I wish this game was on a smaller scale. Couple planets, you can cruise around, have good economy, in-game economy, make a couple cities, let people play, have a little bit of landowning, NFT spaceships, hubs here and there where people can interact, and add tournaments where people can actually earn by either fighting with pilot spaceships, or have an actually in-game combat where they can play maybe battle royals, death matches, and stuff like that. And that would make sense. That would be much easier to make. But then again, it wouldn't be very revolutionary, would it? Now, what they're trying to create here is very difficult to achieve. I really hope, I'm crossing my fingers, that it will be as good as some people expect. I have my doubts. I have my reservations. At the end of the day, I'm really hoping that this will be a good game because I do want it to succeed. I do want a space flight simulator where I can cruise around, where I can go to a planet and establish my political domination on it, where I can earn by defeating other pilots in space. That sounds very cool. That's something I would be on board for. I guess the only thing that's left is for us to wait until the game releases, check it out, and see if they made a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not going to be overhyped, and at the same time, I am not going to expect that it'll flop. I will be completely neutral towards it, and I will wait and try it. I'm not going to put my money into it at all before trying out the gameplay. You have the option to trade out spaceships even right now on their website. I would recommend steering far away from that because we don't know what this is going to turn into. It might be one of the biggest flops of all time in crypto, might be one of the best things that's ever happened to crypto. At this point, we can't really tell. Hope you enjoyed a little update on Star Atlas, a little bit of my thoughts on what I think is going on. I'm out.